What if I told you a homeless man with only $1 in his pocket became a billionaire within 10 years? Sounds impossible, right? Well, buckle up because this story will change how you see life forever. Meet Jason Hayes. 10 years ago, Jason stood on a cold New York street corner clutching his last dollar. He had just lost everything, his job, his apartment, and even the faith of his friends. All he had was a worn-out journal his mother gave him and an unwavering desire to prove the world wrong. But Jason wasn't an ordinary man. Instead of spending that dollar on food, he made a decision that would alter his life forever. He walked into a diner, ordered a single cup of coffee, and sat there with his journal. Here's the question for you. If you had only $1 and nothing else, what would you do? Think about it, because Jason's choice was anything but ordinary. As he sipped that coffee, Jason noticed a frustrated customer complaining about a broken phone screen. He didn't hesitate. Jason offered to fix the screen for free. The customer laughed at first, but then handed him the phone. Using the Wi-Fi from the diner, Jason watched a tutorial, borrowed tools from a hardware store by promising to repay, and repaired the phone in 30 minutes. The customer was stunned and gave Jason $50 as a thank you. Jason took that $50, bought supplies, and spent the next week on street corners offering affordable phone repairs. Within 2 months, Jason had saved $5,000. But here's where the cliffhanger hits. Jason wasn't just fixing phones, he was fixing something bigger. What was his plan? And why did he keep a detailed list in his journal? Jason knew he couldn't keep fixing phones forever, so he decided to scale up. He rented a tiny stall in a mall, hired a college student to help, and began offering same-day phone repairs. Within a year, he turned his $1 into $100,000 by reinvesting every penny back into his business. But his vision was much bigger. Jason realized people weren't just looking for phone repairs, they wanted trust. So he launched an app that allowed people to schedule repairs at home, creating a seamless and trustworthy experience. Here's where things get intense. Just as Jason's business was taking off, a massive corporate competitor sued him for copyright infringement over his app design. Jason was devastated. He was broke again, but this time he wasn't going to give up. What would you do if the system was stacked against you? Would you fight or quit? Jason fought back with everything he had. He used the connections he built, reached out to a venture capitalist who had heard about his story, and raised $500,000 to rebrand and relaunch his app. Within 3 years, Jason's app became the leading repair service in the country. But he didn't stop there. Jason expanded into home appliance repairs, electronics recycling, and even tech education for underprivileged kids. His company became a billion-dollar empire, but he never forgot where he came from. Here's the twist. Remember Jason's journal, the one his mother gave him? It wasn't just a notebook. On the very last page, his mother had written one sentence that guided Jason through his darkest times. Your circumstances don't define you, your choices do. Jason realized that success wasn't about having resources, it was about being resourceful. As Jason stands today a billionaire, he still carries that journal with him. Not as a reminder of what he's accomplished, but of the power of a single decision. So, what choice will you make today? Will you let your circumstances hold you back, or will you turn your challenges into opportunities? If this story inspired you, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Tech Itals for more stories that motivate and empower you to chase your dreams. Because your story could be the next one we tell. See you in the next video.